What's up, everybody? Good evening. It is Sunday once again, and we have Miss Crazy Carla's Concoction in the building. How you doing, Miss Carla?
Hola. How are you, sir?
Whew, I am good. This is a start of a wonderful new week, so I'm excited to see what the week has in store. What about
Yeah,
you?
this is gonna be a great week.
Mhm.
Juneteenth week, y'all.
There you
We
go.
free. I
Yes,
would say
indeed.
we free, okay?
Yes,
So that's something to celebrate.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Um, who do we have as our guest tonight?
Tonight we have comedian, father, husband, clothier, and now Carlos Massey.
Yes, indeed, Mr.
One of my bros in
Carlos.
the funny.
Big lows indeed. This is going to be an awesome show tonight, so I look forward to it. Uh, let's go ahead and pay our bills, and then we'll go ahead and bring them in. So let's start off with Sweet Tooth Bakery and Catering.
Sweet tooth. I was thinking about her today because I want me some blackberry cobbler. I don't need it, but I want some. Okay.
Here's the
Uh,
difference.
there's a huge difference. But Miss Faith, Miss Renee over there at the Sweet Tooth Bakery and Catering, y'all, she makes the best sweets ever. I mean, you name it, she can make it. I told you her banana pudding cake is to be, nobody can top it. I haven't
Mm,
had anybody to taste better than hers yet. She makes the best peach cobbler ever.
mm.
Okay. Brownies, cookies, you name it. If you want it, she can make it. She makes wedding cakes. She does the whole gamut, y'all, and she's won awards for what she does. That's how good she is. So if you want something good, sweet to eat, check her out. She's right there. There's a Facebook, The Sweet Truth, Instagram, the_sweet_truth1. And then she also has her number and everything there for you to contact her.
Indeed. And then we're going to go ahead to Sweet Lime, your healthy hair.
Yeah. Yeah. Micaiah Mitchell. That's her name. Sweet Lime Hair Care. She takes care of my locks. Not right now, because you don't look at it right now. Okay. When y'all see my hair like this, it's time for it to be done. But she's gonna get on it this week because it's Juneteenth. So be aware that she can transform you. She can do any kind of natural locks, color, you name it. She can do it. She's also a makeup specialist. She's great at doing makeup. Um, she's amazing. So go check her out. There's her number and there's her Instagram, sweet_lime LLC. You won't regret it, I promise.
Indeed. And last, we have Intuitive Readings by Myra.
Miss Myra, listen, if you want to get a reading done, if you are, I tell people this because it's true. She will help you to get your focus to understand, like, what am I supposed to be doing right now? She'll give you a little nudge. She'll tell you what you should and should not be doing just based upon your energy. People, it's not voodoo, it's energy readings. She's great. She's very down to earth, so check her out. She's on Instagram. There's her phone number. Her website is intuitivereadingsbymyra.com. Book her. Let her tell her something good. Let her tell you something good for you. How about that? Check her out.
Indeed. All righty. So if you would like, hold on, let me get this out of the screen. There you go. If you would like to also be a sponsored for Miss Carla, there's her email right there on the bottom. Definitely send it in and we'll take good care of you.
Please.
We have, let's see here. We have Miss Javetta say, hey, y'all. She's doing
Hi.
testing. Your testing is working. Yes, indeed. All righty. So let's go ahead and bring in your guest, Mr. Los.
What up? What up? What up? What's up? How's
Hey.
everybody doing?
Hey.
What's up, man?
Hey.
Happy
How's everybody
belated
doing?
birthday. Let me leave with that because your birthday was last Sunday.
Last
Right?
Sunday, awesome, man. And today is my oldest daughter's birthday. She turns 25 today, so We have a bunch of Geminis in my family, man. So this time of year is always this time of year is always very productive for me. And of course, the time I conceive the children is very productive for me because I put in the 50 pumps to make sure they got here.
All right, y'all. So you guys go ahead and have a wonderful podcast.
It has already begun, the foolishness.
I mean,
I can't wait to see you. Hey, listen, I'm here to tell y'all. For those of y'all that don't know who Carlos Massey is, comedian, actor. Carlos Massey, y'all, this man is a hoe. You know how you go and say, you ain't supposed to call nobody food. The Bible says you're going to go to hell if you call somebody.
Right.
This is a hoe, but he a hoe food, y'all. Forgive me, God. I repeat, because he make you laugh. And look, I got on his shirt, chocolate goodness.
Yes,
y'all.
chocolate goodness. That's what's up.
Somebody asked me at the grocery store where I got this, and I was like, Carlos Massey. So listen, he just out here doing all kinds of things, y'all. So exciting. Loads. We've been doing this, what, 20?
Yeah. Man, it's been a minute. Was the first time we what's up, Lena? That wasn't the first time we met when we was at the play and you miscalculated your step.
We did a show together for Sheldon McCarter. I think it was his wife's birthday, maybe.
Yes.
And I had on those real high heels. Hey, Lena. And that was the first time. So let me tell y'all though what's weird. That was the first time I met Los that I remember. But actually, I had known Los and didn't realize I knew Los because I used to be manager at this record store called Peaches.
Right. Yep. Right.
So one of my employees, his name was Stan the Man, and that was your roommate.
That's my roommate, room dog. Yep.
And Chip and Toya both worked for me also.
Yes.
So yeah, we all worked together. So like your whole crew worked for me at Peaches.
Right. Man, that's
from somewhere. So
right.
Yeah.
Now, is the statute of limitations for stealing? Is there a statute of limitations for stealing? Has that passed? Can I say this on the air?
I would say so. I would hope so. Because they out of business.
Okay, yeah. Because that's where I got all my CDs from, and I never paid for them. Man, for real. I mean, that was my man. I mean, that was my man. It was like, hey, bro. I mean, that's where I got all my music from. Because, hey, anything I wanted.
We never paid. We never had to pay for anything because we used to always get what they call the promo.
Yep.
I would split them up with the staff or whatever. And it was pretty dope. Peaches was one of the best jobs I ever had in my life. I didn't make a lot of money, but the fact that I got to listen to music all day, artists, I got to meet when people had concerts. I got to go to all the shows for free. I loved it. Yeah. I love working with people. Like I would love that job right now at this point in my life. Yeah. It was wonderful. I hate it
we don't have them type of stores anymore because that was so rich to you to go and go, with a CD drop, you could go listen to it and read the labels and go in there, look at, man, those type of stores, man, was so important to us because it really taught us about music and love for the music. You could go wait for you can wait for a CD to drop that you heard and you rush to the store and stuff like that. Now, I understand technology, which has made us lazy and, take stuff for granted. But, man, I couldn't wait to get that $20 and catch the bus to the mall to get me a CD that my mama would let me listen to. I had to sneak and listen to it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I remember those days. I appreciate Peaches, that store, because it helped me get a lot of music for my mixtapes and my slow jam tapes and, and I'm pretty sure all my Brown Hall Bunnies love Peaches also because we had a Brown Hall Bunny mixtape that we used to pass around for all the brown hog bunnies out there. You know who you are. Brown hog bunnies, make some noise. Brown hog bunnies.
I would say something about that brown hog bunny, but y'all would think wrong of me if I told y'all who I used to go see in brown hog all the time. But anyway, he was a very nice fella. Anyway, you know. Anyway, that was before I went to Aggieland. That was before I went to Aggieland. So, I was a very little teenager. I would be thinking about the little stuff I used to sneak over there to run. Y'all round, boy. Y'all was corrupted me in my 12th grade.
Well, you know, we were young. All of us were young. We was experimenting. And I tell everybody now, all my friends, I said, man, the fact that we're still in our right mind, we don't look like what we've been through. God has been good to a lot of us, man. Because a lot of us, man, we want the truth be told. And I scared my friends one day when I told them about my play. I said, man, I'm writing a tell-all play. They was like, man, Los, you can't do that, bro. For real, man. I'm writing it, bro. He's like, nah, Los, man. You know what I'm saying? So the stuff we've been through, man, it's just. If you think about it, man, God has really.
If I do something like that, but yeah. A&T was a wild time. You know what? I love it. I love it. Though. That was the best time of my life. I don't want nobody to say. You know, and I think any college experience is valid, but especially if you went to an HBCU, because we had fun, but not only did we have fun, we really did have a different learning experience from other people. Yeah. We really, really did. Yes. And so, you know, even though we fuss and, you know, go back and forth between Browns and Aggies, I love all black HBCUs. I really do. I stand up for the HBCUs. They are very vital to this day. I'm getting ready to go back to school, Los.
That's what's up. What's up.
I'm kind of scared. I'm like, yeah. Thank you, Javetta. Javetta had put up about us, and we're going to get to that. To this weight loss journey, because you see Los coming down, I'm coming down. We try to get our 50 back, because we both going to be 50 next year.
50! 50 years old. That's a blessing, man. 50 years old. It's a blessing.
I am. I'm just glad. Like my big mama used to say, child, I woke up this morning in my right mind with all my teeth in my mouth. And I used to laugh when she used to say that.
Yeah. We used to laugh. Now we're the ones telling our kids, you know, be blessed while you got it. Because I'm telling you. But the thing about it is, man, God has kept us. We still got, like I said, we still mobile. We still doing a lot of stuff. And Carla, to be honest, man, we ain't really got started. If we really want to be honest, we really haven't got started. If we really want to be honest, we ain't got started. I'm telling y'all, man, that's why it's so important for us to get stuff together to where when they do catch up to us, our bodies and our mind can handle it. Because we ain't got started yet, man. That's why I'm trying to come, because we ain't got started to where every weekend we're doing 3 or 4 shows. We coming back with what we make on the weekend that we wouldn't know making on the job. That's what I'm ready for. I'm ready to go away Monday through Saturday, and I got all my bill money off one weekend, and I can be chill for it. You know what I'm saying? That's see, we're not ready. So we haven't really got started yet. So like people ask me all the time. I know I'm probably getting ahead of stuff. I'm excited. People ask me all the time at my job. They say, "Well, Los, why don't you? You know, you back in the office. Why ain't you got stuff on your desk?" I said, "Because I don't plan to be here long. I don't want no pictures. I don't want nothing. When I get that call on my phone that day, I'm out." So that's what I mean. I'm not putting up nothing at my job or nothing like that, because I know at a certain period of time, I'm out of there. So, you know, we haven't got started yet. So
right. And Javetta said, y'all get up fast and slow in the morning. Listen. I have to be on the phone at 8:30 every morning. I hit snooze. I set my alarm to go off at 8, but I hit snooze twice. I literally have enough time to use the bathroom, wash my face, and get on the phone and sound like Louise Jefferson at 8:30. Yeah. You understand me? I am not a morning person, however, I work in the morning. How about you, Los?
I'm a morning person. I love it. Because that's all I know. Because all my life I've been getting up early, doing stuff in the morning. I always played sports. I always had to go to church early. I always had to moving my mama moves. So I'm so used to getting up in the morning that it's second nature. Now I live in a house where ain't nobody else is a morning person but me. So you can tell how that goes. I'm a morning person, and it's I got to get up and go. Now lately, when I get up, I do have to let it warm up a little bit. You got to let your body warm up. You sit there for a minute, like, all right, niece, all right. But I'm a morning person. If I can get up, get it done, get it out the way, because I was training with my trainer last month. So now I've transitioned over to training by myself. So I'm up every day, 5:30. 5:30 at the gym at 6, out by 7. That's Monday through Friday.
I'm a night owl. That's my problem.
See,
I can go to sleep at night. I be up to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Like lately, okay. So since I've been trying to lose this weight, I have been getting into bed by 1 o'clock. If you know me, that's early. Like I'll be in the bed by 12:30 because I gotta watch Jimmy Fallon. I gotta watch Jimmy Fallon. I gotta watch 11 o'clock news, and then I go to bed. So unless I really go out, I'm up to like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, y'all, and then I'll be up. And so for me, it would be great if I had an evening job, but because of how my life is, I've always had to get up in the morning. I had kids. I have 4 kids. I mean, I grew up. My mom's dad had a chicken farm in Harnett County, and when I say we literally got up when the roosters crowed, I was never that person. My grandma used to be so mad at me because I'm not a morning person at all. Now my sister and my mom, they get up whether the alarm go off or not. They be up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, wide awake. Not me. I didn't even get up today till like almost 7 o'clock. But
the thing about it is, you in the game we in, you're gonna have to transition.
Here's the thing. Now when we got something going on, Los, I get up. I get up. Like if I have to film, if I have to go travel, I get up. I'll be there. But in a perfect world, I would be doing everything from 2 to midnight. I'm serious. I really would. Oh, before we go any further, Crazy Carla Concoctions. I have some apple cider.
Apple cider. That's what's up.
And what do you have, sir?
I have water.
H2O. It's a good drink.
Spring water, yeah. I would have had my protein shake, but I already drank it before the show. So yeah. So I have my water. This has been my friend for the last couple months.
I want to get a personal trainer, but we'll get to that. Because see, my problem is getting up in the morning. I had a man almost kill me 2 weeks ago on the walking trail. I told y'all that story, right?
Yeah. Well, like I said, it don't have to be in the morning. That's the thing about you can do it whenever. Because, like I said, if you're scheduled, if you're a night person, you can figure it out. But
and that's what I've been doing. I go walking in the evenings. I usually go around 7:30, and the sun is going down a little bit. It's still warm, but that's the best time for me. It works for me.
Yeah.
So first question, look, we done talked about everything already.
I know, right?
So Los, where are you from? What state are you from? Where were you born and raised?
Born and raised in Greenville, South Carolina. Everybody know anything about South Carolina, just born and raised down there in the country, man. That's on the other side of Charlotte. You have to go through it to get from Charlotte to Atlanta. Born and raised Greenville, South Carolina, man. The normal story. I was my mom's only child. My mom was the youngest of the family, so she was the baby. I was the baby. But I wasn't spoiled though. People say I was I grew up a little rough. Mom did what she had to do, did what she's supposed to do. Dad was in and out of my life, stuff like that. You know the story. So I tried a lot of stuff when I was younger as a kid, growing up, doing all kind of stuff. And then, but the thing about it, at a young age, I love to perform. I love to be in front of people. I love to show off. I was in all the church plays. I was in every kind of play, everything. Because my mom was, she was heavy in the church. So I had to do everything she did. So I was in every church play, every church, every Easter. People don't know about Vacation Bible School. They don't do that though. You know what I'm saying? These young cats don't know about. I had to go to every Vacation Bible School. Had to do all that stuff. Monday through Friday. Them little crackers with the little juices. And see, I was kind of torn growing up because my mom was in the church. My dad was a hustler. So I would go to church with that little hustler mentality. So I would hustle people doing Vacation Bible School for their cookies. You know what I'm saying? So I would be getting extra cookie because I know how to hustle. I got kicked out one time because I brought some dice to Vacation Bible School. That's a long story. But they said recess. And as a kid, I didn't know dice was frowned upon in the church. I was.
Did your mama beat your tail? Did she beat your tail?
She didn't really beat my tail because the thing about it was she really couldn't beat my tail because they were my daddy's dice and he had taught me how to play dice. And so the only reason it tripped out because the deacon owed me money and we almost got to fight and he didn't want to pay me. So that's the only reason it got. We was good with the kids, but he gonna try to walk away and stiff me because he owed me money. And I was like, nah, man, you owe me $3. So that's the only reason it got ugly. But and the sad part, my grandmama, she was the head of Vacation Bible School. So she the one told me I couldn't come back no more. But anyway, but that was my dad's mom. So I was like, I was one of them kids, man.
I get it. I mean, we didn't do that until because I grew up in the cult. I grew up going to church on Saturday. Like,
yeah, I dated one of them. Yeah, I dated one.
Yeah, and so I didn't do Baptist church until I was an adult. But then once I got bit by the bug, as they say, my children grew up how you grew up. Because I had to join them to everything. Because I was Sunday school teacher, I was vacation Bible teacher, I did all that stuff. And now I'm, at 4, getting ready to be 49, and my potty mouth is back. I don't teach that in the church no more. North Carolina now, right, Los? You here? You are in
Greensboro, North Carolina. Like I said, I've been here. Of course, I went to school at the illustrious, the great, the awesome, often imitated, often duplicated, often copied, often everybody in the great, outstanding, the vanglorious Winston-Salem State University. Has I came up here and it changed my life forever. I'm so grateful for it. But real talk, man, coming up here, man, from South Carolina, it was so enriching to my life because being from South Carolina, everybody know what it is down there. Everybody know what South Carolina is and know what it produced. I came from a high school. I was bused to a whole different community that, we were always getting the fights all the time because they didn't want us over there. It was crazy. It was, if you was an athlete, they'd give you a pass, but then they'll let you know you shut up and play ball, shut up and run the ball. So it was one of them type of environments I went to high school. And I was a very vocal kid. I was angry. I was mad because I had daddy issues, but I was learning about myself. And to go to this school, I show it all the time. In high school, it didn't matter. But so when I had the opportunity,
tell him Aggie, right? But we're gonna let him keep talking.
This ain't about AT&T, but this is about. Well, I was telling the story. So
I almost forgot why I would. I said a bad word.
But coming from that type of environment to Up here, I went to a JUCO for a year and a half, and then I had a visit up here in Winston-Salem State, man. And when I got on campus, I was like, wow, I ain't see nothing but us.
Right.
And when you're a recruit, they roll out the red carpet, the band, and and HBCU, y'all need to stop doing this. They rolled out the band and they pushed all the pretty girls up front. So they had me thinking every girl when I got up here is gonna be pretty. I was like, man, ain't no ugly girl. It was like I just see them. Just
you got the pretty girl. You got Shamika.
I know. Wait a minute, I'm telling them. I'm leading up to the story, Carla. Wait a minute. But HBCUs, they tricked us because they put all the pretty girls up front, and I was like, man, this is a life. Woo! But I got up here and it wasn't the case, but it was just the atmosphere, the family. I loved it, man. So after that, start working in Greensboro, start learning about Greensboro, learning about A&T, linked up with some guys from this area, kind of showed me the Greensboro. I was like, man, I love Greensboro. I love this area. It reminds me of home because of the way it looks and the way it feels. So I just kind of settled in this area. Then one day I was at work. This young lady walked by me, and I was that dude. I was speaking a certain way, and she would speak back, and I'd be like, and I was like, "What's up? How you doing?" She's like, "Hey." So that's all I used to do. I'd be like, "What's up?" So that's how our interaction started. And she had a little boyfriend. I'm worried about him. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of sat back and just watched. And so we was in a meeting one day, and he was in there, and everybody was in there, and I was a clown. I used to cut up, and I made her laugh in the meeting, and he got bothered by it. I was like, got it. Got it. So every time I saw her, I would make her laugh. Just planting the seed. Fellas, listen, I'm teaching y'all something. Planting the seed. I wasn't over aggressive. I wasn't sure to give you. I was just planting the seed. I was like, smile. I was like, what you smile? Or I would say something and she would giggle and just walk on by. I would say something to make her laugh and she would walk on by.
Now, Los, I never knew that. You met Shamika at work, not at Winston State?
No. I met her at work at American Express. When I was working at American Express.
I thought she went to Winston State. I thought that's how you met her.
No, I can't. Nah, I met some at Winston State. I can't mention them. Oh, no. They was preparing me for her.
Oh.
That's what it was. God was, that song, He was preparing me? He was preparing me for her. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to go through Jesus went through 40 years and 40 nights of trouble. I went through 4 years and 5 nights of trouble to get there. So that's
not even fooling with you. It's already almost 7:30, and me and you done already talked up. So I'm gonna ask one more question, and then we're gonna go to the artist of the week. We behind because we just on here running our mouth. But I love it because that's how we do. That's how family do. You know how family do. Hey, Troy.
Hey guys.
What you want, man? You shit. Got one more question. Hey, what's up, man? My bad. I didn't see you.
You see me, but you cussing me. Okay. Anyway, the last artist of the week is Miss Angie Monroe, and this is Where You Are.
Okay.
Table for two is what she said. As I sat down, had you all in my head. I apologize 1,000 times, please. I even fell to my knees. I called you, but you never showed. I couldn't believe you stood me up. My heart skipped a beat and I cried. Because I love you so much, I wanna be where you are. Where you are. You're the driver Never knew a love like this before. Got me doing things I never said I would. You were my very first love. Move heaven and earth if I could. I wanna be where you are. If you're the driver, I wanna be the car. If you're the sky, wanna be a star. I'll travel the world, near or far. Gotta be wherever you are. Don't leave me, I don't know what to do. I've wasted half of my life. You even promised to make me your wife. You're the wind beneath my wings. I'm addicted to your love like a dope fiend. So tell me, where are you, baby? Please, please, 'cause I wanna be where you are. If you're the driver, I wanna be the car. If you're the sky, wanna be a star. I'll travel the world, near or far. Gotta be wherever you are. You are. You
Yes, indeed. And that is Angie Monroe with Where You Are. And if you are interested in being a blast artist, you can go to blastmusic247.com, register as an agent for free, and sign up and be a part of the family. Once again,
Right.
blastmusic247.com.
I have a question. Can I ask a question?
Sure thing.
That song, was she saying about Jesus or her love?
I'm sure it's more her lover than it is Jesus, but yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure. I was like, I mean, I was just asking to like wherever you are, because some people saying to Jesus like that.
They
Yeah.
You know, you ever hear somebody say, "Jesus is my Valentine"?
Yeah.
Valentine and falling in love with Jesus is the best thing
Yes.
ever. My mama
Like, I don't need nobody in my bed but the Lord. You's a lie. You nasty. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what people be saying can be wrong. Like, I don't need nobody in my bed but the Lord. The Lord can't touch you up like Larry. I don't care what you do. He can touch your spirit, but that's it. Larry coming there with the 50 pumps, it's over. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Anyway.
Come on, Larry. Come on.
I'll let y'all finish up.
He get nervous.
He can do. Come on, hey. What's that show that I say he look like? Come on, This Is Us. Don't get nervous, man. Don't get nervous. This is us. You know what I'm saying? I know you're nervous. This is us.
Okay, I'm gonna ask my question.
Okay, yeah.
Cake or pie?
I have to say cake.
What's your favorite kind of cake?
Banana pudding cake.
Then you better check out my girlfriend. I'm telling you, my homegirl Faith, her banana pudding cake, man.
Banana pudding cake.
You'll be feeding for it. That's how good it is. Oh my God.
I'm a banana pudding. That's my favorite dessert. Banana pudding cake. Yes.
Yes.
And my mother-in-law, may she rest. She used to make the best banana pudding cake. I'm a banana. See, first of all, let's talk about banana pudding. First of all, to all you new age people and all you people doing all this new age stuff. Stop saying you got banana pudding. You don't put bananas in it.
Yeah, that's
He's
crazy.
got pudding.
That's
Then
how
get the real cookies. Don't get nothing, no substitute, nothing you saw on TikTok, nothing you trying to experiment, none of that stuff. Get them. How do you spell it? What's it called, Carla? Nilla
wafers.
Nilla wafers.
Yeah.
Not something you get the real cookies and make it the right way. I love banana pudding, but don't give me no banana pudding that you can't, or it looks soupy, or you don't know how to cut up your bananas right.
And let me tell you, I don't like the way they do it in South Carolina, where they bake it.
Now, I don't prefer it that way, but my wife's grandfather makes it that way. I tell you, I don't prefer it, but
I can't eat it like that. No.
Yeah, I can't, but it is good.
I can't eat it like that.
But I like to have mine cold. I love it. I love it that way. But if you gonna make it, make sure when you make it, come on, man.
So make a mama can make some sweet, God Almighty.
When I tell you, she had a blessing to make some stuff. Her whole family. It's a blessing on that family because that's why I love it. See, I'm gonna tell you something. When I date a girl, there's a list I got to go down to make. Even if I'm gonna invest in some time, there's some stuff that ladies. There's a list that men have. I don't know there's a list that we look at. Of course, okay, the looks, you got to be whatever. But to me, you got to know how to burn in that kitchen. And how I'm gonna know? I'm gonna check the mama if the grandma live. The first day I went to visit her grandmother and her great grandmother was there when I met her. So when I met her, there were 4 generations of women still living, and her great grandmother used to throw. I knew I found the right one. Whew, thank you, Jesus. When I went down there, my wife, she was a little timid. She made me a little plate. Here you go, baby. Her great grandma said, "Oh, come here, baby. Put that man some more food on that plate. Make sure you feed him."
Oh my God.
I went into work. I went right into work. Hey, tie my bow tie, retie my bow tie.
That's why I knew. These new men, they don't know how to cook. And these old men be acting like they don't know how to listen. So I need you to know how to cook. And I need you to know how to grill. Because that's the one thing.
You got to know how to grill. You got to know
how to grill. Put the word out there. She needs who know how to grill.
Yeah,
because
you got fellas, if you're gonna do anything, man, if you don't do that, you gotta know how. Because I'm gonna tell you, if you don't know how to grill,
you right.
Somebody bring us some grill food at the job. I'm just gonna let you know, brother. If you ain't burning up the grill on any holiday, on her birthday, her work husband or her church husband is bringing her some grilled food, and I'm going to put it out there, fellas. And I'm gonna go. The women might get mad at me, fellas. If you ain't wiped her up yet, she got a church husband and a work husband that you don't know about.
I used to have a little work husband, and he was the cook. Cause my ex-husband ain't never cooked nothing, but my work husband, he used to bring me food, and he used to order me food all the time. Oh, I used to love that man. See what I'm talking about?
Be letting y'all know, putting you on game. So why are you sitting over there playing with yourself, hanging out with the boys, doing nothing? You better be on YouTube, learning how to grill and how to smoke. Because if you don't send her to the job the next day after a holiday with some leftover grill food, and she in the break room smelling it up, her work husband gonna come in there with his plate. I'm telling y'all this because I played that before. That's how I got my wife. I played the guy who watched her not bring no grill food. So when it was my time to be like, hey, you ain't got no burger from the... Nah, I ain't got one. Oh, you can have mine. I brought 2 burgers on purpose so to give her some of mine because he wasn't doing what he... And guess what I did, y'all? I slid right in.
Where is Shamika?
See, there's more ways to get somebody without getting them. Guess what I did? I slid right in. See, fellas, stop leaving your back door open for the work husband and the church husband because they out there, fellas. Learn how to grill, learn how to cut grass, learn how to rub feet, learn how to do massages, learn how to massage your scalp, learn how to listen to her, learn how to hold her, learn all that stuff, because whatever you don't do and you shut her out, coming from a former work husband, he waiting. He waiting. He waiting to come in there. He waiting to watch her. If she come in there after her birthday and she ain't skipping into work, we sitting over there like this. We already got the gifts.
No, but wait a minute. My work husband was married, so it wasn't that kind of situation. He was married.
Yeah.
And his wife, she started my locks. She started my locks. But he ended up being one of my best friends for a long time. But he was my work husband. He made sure I was straight at work, and she did too.
Right. But Carla, that sounds so sweet. But if the opportunity ever popped off, y'all have been doing 50 pumps. Sound like some bologna sandwiches.
No 50 pumps.
He kept the line because he was respectful. He did his thing, but he was the dude in the glass to break just in case of emergency. That never broke. He just became a friendship. But when that friend, from a former work husband that now married to the one that he worked, I wasn't aggressive. I was just a dude in the glass that spoke every day. How you doing? Won't you smile more? Let's brighten up the room. Hey, you want my burger? You ain't got one? Hey, you need an umbrella? Oh, your hair looks nice.
Relationship. Now, you know him. You know him. You know he been around off and on for 8 years because he used to feed me.
See? I'm speaking game. I'm speaking game, fellas. I'm trying to tell you. And it don't matter, brother. I'm just telling you, it don't matter. You gotta make sure.
Now listen,
you gotta go ahead. I'm sorry.
She said she the griller and Frank is the chef. You know, anyway, food is transparent.
Have it works. Yeah. I just think that them two are meant to be together. I don't care what's going on. They're however their ships pass, they supposed to be together. I don't care. So they really don't count in any of the stuff we talking about. Because
you know what? I think God made me to be single the rest of my life. I know this sounds weird.
I don't
know. You know how I am. You know how I am, bro.
Well, Carla,
told me that I'm intimidating, and he's gonna be on here next week, and we're gonna talk about
that. But you just haven't met the right person to embrace that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we just getting started. You never know. And like I said, you never say never. Just like that Casey and JoJo song. I'll never say never again, because you never know. He could be watching you right now, just planning what he's gonna do, and never know. And he probably already done bumped into you.
Javella, no, I don't think another Leo would. I don't know. I used to have sex with a Leo a lot, but I've never been in a relationship with one. That's so different. Okay, so the next question is, we already asked, what's your zodiac sign? You said your birthday was last week, so you were Gemini.
Of course, everybody know I'm Team Gemini all day. With the Gemini, we're the life of the party. Everybody love the haters, so you hate the lovers. It's one of the two. Either you love the haters or you hate the lovers. So I
love Geminis. Geminis are cool people. Yeah. I would never date one, but
we're very creative.
Really cool
and then people say that, but yeah, we're very creative. We're the most creative. We're the life of the party.
You're not the most creative.
I feel like we are. We are the most creative people. You just, and you say you won't date us. I mean, yeah.
But
have you ever dated Gemini?
Shamika is a Leo like me, but she's a quiet Leo. She's a very quiet Leo. She's different. She's a different kind, even though she's an August Leo. But I love Shamika because me and her have a lot of the same ways. And one thing I learned about sis, she might be quiet, but Los know when to sit his ass down because he knows Shamika don't play them games. You understand? Because that line rise up. And he know how to fall back because she don't play like that. You know, us Leos be like, we throw the paws out and we be like, you better sit down somewhere. And you have learned very well. I like y'all's dynamic. Y'all are one of my favorite couples. Y'all are one of my favorite couples. Pat yourself on the back, Los, because I don't say that about most people. Because most people, they love sham of a relationships, and I'm not gonna get on that. They little sham of a relationship, child. I'd be like, child, who y'all? Anyway, but
see, that's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother the people front for Facebook and y'all fight on the way home, or you know, a lot of times people have to convince themselves that they love their spouse. That's why they say it so much in the chat. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's like you can still love your spouse even if you don't post on Facebook. You still can love it. I mean, that's the thing. It's like you don't have. And please, I'm gonna say this. This might be controversial. Stop showing them meals that you're cooking for your spouse and they don't look good. That I'm just saying. It's like you cooking for Bae and it's like I see why Bae is doing what he's doing. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. I mean, Carla, we see a lot on Facebook because we're comedians. See, that's the thing about being. Carla, please testify to this. We cannot turn our comedian brain off, y'all. No matter where we're at, no matter what the situation is. So when you post stuff, I literally have to log off and just put my phone down. Because my comedian brain will be like, nope, don't even look at it because you're gonna develop. You go, nope, put it down. Nope, put it down. Because here's my thing, and this ain't none of my sisters out here, or whatever. But we know a couple of people. We know a couple of people that God send you somebody every year, and it's a different person.
There she go. Hey, girl. No, we can't lie no more now, Sprinkle. You on here. Now, I didn't know. Oh, damn. Get out here just talking up a stove. I love it. I love it. You know I love y'all. Now, you know what's funny? This is a true story. When I first did comedy, and this is something I always tell people, I love Carlos Massey and I love Calvin Boyd because these brothers didn't even know me like that. They just went off what they heard and people were telling them, hey, it's this girl out there. She's funny. You should have her do comedy at one of your shows. Mm-hmm. And they had me come out and I did comedy when y'all were first doing the little space at High Point.
Yeah.
And the first person I met was Shamika and Jackie. I was sitting at the table, y'all. And I was like, y'all on Carla. And they was like, hey. I was like, oh shit. Wait a minute. It turned out when they realized this, baby, listen. I was married for 17 years. I don't want nobody else's husband. Let me tell you, I want them trouble. And when those people realized I love them, we have been cool ever since. And I love that doggone Shamika Bass. You hear me? That's my sister. And that's because she's a Leo, and I know she don't play no games about her family. Same thing for Jackie Boyd. I just love those ladies. And I thank y'all for sharing y'all husbands with me. Because we be out here, honey, in these streets trying to make these folks laugh. And I'm so glad that Calvin is he's just blossoming again right before our eyes. So, know, it's like a full circle moment. We are doing all these things. We are family.
Yeah. And I don't think...
Even though you were...
Huh?
I said, even though you were Graham.
Oh yeah. And I don't think people really understand what it takes to be with a person like us, be with an entertainer, be with any kind of artist, anything. It takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of compromise. It takes a lot of support. It takes a lot of patience because we all know doing this thing, starting off, you're trying to figure this thing out. Starting off, you're trying to, you're doing this for free. You're trying to get your name out there, and you sitting up there trying to, you're doing a lot of stuff going on. So to be with a person and you trying to do this and you doing shows, it's taking time away. So for them to be there with you, and and they're no nonsense. That's why I should love about it, because
me too, Javette.
Like, you can probably get over on us to get in the door, but you're not gonna get over them. And that's why I put my wife, when we did our play, I put my wife over the ticket sales and the money. I said, look, go talk to her.
And listen,
because
y'all know what we don't play. We about this. What you talking about, huh? What? And I love it. Shamika don't play no games. She's so sweet though. She's so sweet, and she keeps me smelling good. People always ask me, what you got on? I be like, child, Shamika, and that's the truth. So,
but honestly, I can say, and I said tell it all the time, because she don't like the limelight. She don't like to be in front. None of that stuff. She allowed me to do it, but I wouldn't be where I was if it wasn't for her, because she's, you know what I'm saying? She's been that person she saw me through the rough times. She saw me trying to figure stuff out. She saw me working on jokes. Stuff is not working. She saw me going places and not get paid. She saw me, you know what I'm saying? She saw the struggle. She saw where, the stuff going on just personal wise. She's watched me go and do a set, and I just got a call that a family member passed away. So she's watched me go through that and still go up there, because I was called to do this. I had to put my own feelings aside. So she's been through there. We've had some tough talks, and she was like, look, you can't keep doing this stuff for free. And that's when I got serious about, like, okay, so I had to go to some people that I know, some mentors, like, man, how do I start working this thing out? So I got some mentors like Reverend Clee, Deborah Terry, people like that have been in the game for a while, that actually kind of sit me down, like, look, man, God called it, but hey, you ain't free. And she said, if you allow, she was like, they were like, church people got money. They ain't going to give it to you. They ain't going to give it to you. But if you put that little thing and say, here, I got a contract, or you ask them, say, I'll do it for this. So going through that whole process, she's been right there, man, just to watch me grow, watch me develop, and just to have her in the audience when I opened up for Gladys Knight meant everything. Because she saw me do my first show with nobody in the audience, like 5 people, and that's people I hired. To be opening up for Gladys Knight,
that was amazing.
Man, that was just a feeling that I would never forget. To be on that stage, man, and just open up for a legend like that. Somebody that my mom and my, aunts and everybody, and would be like, man, now I'm gonna say this to my family and friends. Okay, I opened up for Gladys Knight, y'all, but I had to go to work that Monday. I ain't got it yet. Right. People calling my mama like, your boy that made it. The devil is a lie. No, that money ain't been gone, cash. But you know how it is.
I gotta be on the phone in the morning, child. Boo. Anyway. Listen, it's almost 8:00 and we ain't even asked all the questions. So here, listen. So we
might do some overtime. Troy, don't say that. We might do overtime. Go ahead.
He don't care. He don't care because we
probably sleep. He probably sleep. Yeah, he sleep. He probably sleep.
Good ratings. And you know what, Los, one thing you told me that always stuck with me was, listen, the price is subject to change. Huh? And when I start opening up for this person and that person, and then you want me to come out and do a show for $50, the devil is a lie. I'm not.
Nope.
I'm not. And I'm winning awards and doing stuff, and you telling people, oh yeah, she was doing this and she was doing that. And then you come put a little $20 bill in my No.
I'll tell you, man.
Now I have all people be like, oh, she got a contract? Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, because this is a business. This is a business. Okay. All right. Know your worth of ad tech. And Shamika, I will be getting with you this week as well. Pinky loves black. You understand me? Girl, I don't want no play to
I'm telling you, we done heard it. I tell people, man, I done heard everything, man. And what we call it, come holler at you speech.
Wait,
hey, man, let me holler at you.
Los. Have you talked to T-Roy and Dion? Have
No,
you
I
talked
haven't.
to our brothers in the
No,
funny?
I
Yeah,
haven't. And
we gonna take a
am I
detour.
am
We
I
gonna
afraid
take a
to?
detour because I got to tell y'all this. So y'all gonna hear this again. Look, Dion and Troy gonna be on the end of the month flows. Listen to him. Listen to him. Talk about janky promoter. We did comedy for this lady in High Point one time who called herself a damn Christian. Now she lost, he the saved one. I'm saved, but I'm the country one. I'm like Peter. Now this woman, she get my blood pressure up. So this woman, I'm not gonna call her name right now because God said be quiet. But don't call her name today. So listen, this woman had me, Los, Dion, Troy. Baby, she claimed she was gonna do this big event. So we got out there. She was late, first of all. She was late to her own pizza for almost an hour. So we get in there, and everybody paid for a meal. She come in the door with some Walmart chicken in a box, with some hot potato salad. I don't know who made them green beans. They done brought me that person right in the garbage. Dion and T-Roy talking about, God, I'm not eating that.
Nope.
So at the end of the show, skip to the end. We all standing around waiting for our checks, our money.
First bad sign. First bad sign.
So I said, ma'am, I need my money so I can go home. And this helper say, oh, you're performing for free? First of all, Dion just walked out the door. Huh? He just walked out the door. He cussed correction. He said shit and he walked out the door. Then I was looking at her because I knew I was the only female in the crew. So I knew the rest of them couldn't hit her, but I seen that help for weed coming out in my mind. Huh? Because she had on this little raggedy weed. So I said, Lord, did this helper just say, I thought y'all was going to do this for free? At what point did we discuss doing this? So it took her 4 months to pay me, is the story. And Los. And the reason why she paid us is because I blew her up. When I say I blew her up on Facebook, baby, I blew her up. Because you gonna pay me. So then this heifer, same heifer, because I believe in giving people a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
This helper had us go down to Georgia.
Oh, I missed that one on purpose.
Bro, she missed that. This helper had us at the whole stroke, y'all. The whole stroll. If you don't know what the whole stroll is, the whole stroll is when you get off the interstate and it's a gas station now and there's a hotel behind it.
Right.
And you can walk up to the hotel. Ain't no lobby where you walk in the building and go up to the elevator. It's the host stroll. Because it won't nothing but hoes over there. Hoes. And I was in a room next door to some hoes, some professional hoes. And I was screwing all night. And one lady had a wolf. Not a dog, a wolf. And the damn wolf kept howling all damn night. And let me tell you something. That helper, you same helper, had the nerve to try to get them to ask me to do a show for her recently. Los, and do you know she didn't pay me?
Oh, strikes again.
This time,
That's,
you know I didn't go. She got two boy. Had him go all the way down to Georgia and did not take
see, and that's the thing. It's like, um, Carla spoke to her earlier about us being family. A lot of times we'll look out and for people who will come to us and be like, "Man, will you do a show?" And what she did, she worked through somebody that we trusted, and he was like, "Yeah, man, let's go ahead and do. Boom, we'll do it. Boom, on boom." And then she burned us, and once she burned me, that's it. And so that's the thing. It's like when we for people doing this kind of job, man, we've been through it. We can tell you stories. We've been through it. We dealt with it. We trusted people and they will burn you. You know what I'm saying? But that's why the contract is very important. That's why, you know your worth. Because some people, and now I tell Carl a lot of times, some people can't afford you. And it's okay.
And
it's
that's
okay. You know, only I tell Carla this, I said, only if your intuition say, do it for them. If don't nothing else move, be like, well, maybe next time. There's sometimes I have talking to a person and they genuine, and my inner spirit be like, hey, cut them a break. Because I've done stuff, man. In comedy, man.
But only when the spirit lead me to do it.
Yeah, it's only when you, like I say, when you do that.
But ma'am, you don't show up here, you know good and doggone well, because I told her how much. I told this lady. And see, she's the reason why I do contracts. Remember?
Right. Yeah, always.
Oh no, ma'am.
Yeah, always. And I'm even that, and I put it on, like, if we had an agreement, it's the spirit has to tell me to do it. He ain't gonna tell you. He gonna tell me to be. I've done a benefit for somebody before, man. And you know what we do, man, is a gift. We bring laughter, we lift people up. And I've done benefits for people, man, for a guy. He was doing cancer, he was dealing with that, and all he wanted was a comedy show before, whatever time he had left. So his family got together, and man, when I tell you, we cut up.
Yeah,
he was in there cut. I was like, how am I gonna follow you, bro? And knowing where he was going, knowing, you know what I'm saying, he just loved laughter. And before I left, they already paid me the deposit. They gave me the rest. And before I left, I heard spirit loud and clear. I went to her. I said, man, you know what? I said, because they did a benefit for her. I said, take this right here and let me be the first to donate to him. When I tell you, they broke down crying for me right there. They was like, and I knew it was the right thing to do, because it was just, there's moments when God's going to pull on you and be like, either bless them. But there's sometimes God going to be like, go ask for your money. What? Right. Yeah, go ask for your money. I was like, what? God said, nah, before you touch your mic, hey, can I get my money?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because business, God is about business. God is about business.
Yeah. And I've done free shows and been happy to do free shows for certain people.
Yeah.
But this woman is a snake in the grass. With a bad weave. Okay, but anyway.
See, we could talk about them all the time. That's why, that's why I don't really like peaches. I don't like peaches.
That woman right there, she say never. And when I say never.
There's some people, and that's why I say all the time, your social resume has to be on point, because there's some people won't fool with you. And like, that's why I don't like peaches. That's why I don't like their fruit peaches, because that peaches ran through here and just messed up everybody and all that kind of bootleg kind of stuff and all that kind of stuff. And that fiasco, Carl, that was anyway. But I done been through all of the bootleggers and the there was that whole fiasco. We'll talk about the person formerly known as Peaches. That was Javetta know. Javetta know who that is. Yeah, Javetta know. It's it's one of them.
Listen, she used to be friends with my brother, because my brother is just he is just all into the church circles and so forth. But listen, baby, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. You talking about Miss Pichanda?
All I'm gonna say is I don't like peaches.
I said a name because when you out here doing wrong, we don't call your name.
Yeah, but see,
lady name because I done struck her out my brain. What's her name?
Javetta, you put that. I'm not gonna say it, Javetta.
What's the lady name? Y'all, the one who's
Anyway,
I'm moving on. So I done listen. And Shamika, listen, you know, y'all listen, I be trying to tell people, listen, I'm to the point in my life where I have been doing clean comedy for a long time, but I'm going through menopause. So I'm going to tell y'all right now, this show that I'm doing on July the 9th, if you a saint, you might want to stay home. If you're because I'm going to be talking about some stuff, we'll be cussing, and there's going to be a lot of stuff said, okay? Also, I'm at a different stage in life, and I'm not holding nothing back. I'm just not.
Yeah.
Okay. And you take it how you want to take it, and that's how I am. And I could next year I might be back doing Christian comedy full time again. But right now she's cussing. Just call me Peter. I love the Lord. I love him, but I'm going through menopause, and I got to get through it. Okay. Now you are an artist, father, husband, actor, comedian, all these things. And now you out here transforming on us. Now I see your pictures where you post with Shamika took you on a shopping spree. Do it, sis. I can't have no man because I be doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I got to have my man got to look right because listen, I be dressed. You understand? You know, sis. That's why I'm the diva of comedy. I don't have to be the nothing else for comedy. I'm gonna be the diva. Because I'm gonna be cute when I get on the stage. You hear me?
Yeah.
Whoever is my man, he got to understand that you must be looking like somebody as well, sir.
You got to.
And you can say what you want to say about me. Right. But you're not gonna be my man and don't represent. Huh? Okay. So to make your man, she done took you out here and she done got you. And I see Lowe's. I said, look at Lowe's getting high school city.
Yeah, I mean, you know how we do, man.
What are you doing? Tell us.
Well, I kind of, you've been, as we get older, we put on pounds or we develop habits and we go this whole process and we try to lose. And I just got frustrated because I kept trying to lose, going to the doctor. I always started feeling like a guinea pig. I was being an experiment. You would lose, gain. And I would come home all the time frustrated because, I really feel like doctors, they experiment on us. So last time went to the doctor and she was like, she gave that same spiel and I'm just frustrated. And I told her, now when I come in here next time, it's going to be different. I know she looked at me. It's something about the way she looked at me. It sparked something into me. She looked at me like, okay, I hear you, but I'll see you next time. It's something about the way she looked at me that she didn't believe me. And that's one of my things. Don't ever say that I can't do something. Mm-hmm. And from that moment, I did it for myself, but also I did it because she looked at me in a way like, because per my track record, she was right. I would come in there, I would say I would do better and never do. So, but it was something about this time I would just said, I'm really going to invest in myself. I'm going to really do it. And I just really started changing how I ate. I tell people I got a therapist. I started talking to my therapist again and I got a trainer. So what happened was I just, changed my eating diets first because a lot of this stuff based on the weight loss and stuff like that is because of the diet, learning how to eat, learning when to eat, learning what to eat. I had to refocus because we could be told, we could be honest, a lot of the things that we're taught when we're younger, we've been so trained to eat bad. So I had to kind of unlearn that. So long story short, I just had to learn how to do to get my eating right. So I did that for maybe 3 weeks. And so I started losing slowly but surely. Then got with my trainer, James Sims, and I've been looking at him for a while, watching his story, watching his progress, watching how he transformed. He went from one place.
He used to be heavy set until I saw pictures the other day.
Pictures, wow. Watch how he, transforming his life, and he became a professional bodybuilder. And I was like, okay, what better person to learn from than him? And I always tell people, get a trainer that don't look like you. Get a trainer that
also
going to push
you understand what you went through. Like me,
I understand it.
Get a skinny person to train me. I'm sorry, because you don't know what it's like. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but getting with a trainer, just that time with him and talking to another man, being vulnerable with another man, it helped me a lot because I became vulnerable to him about what I was dealing with my weight and health. And so we slowly, surely put together a plan and started working on the plan and started going through the process of tearing your body down and exercising. It was rough. It was hard. Days I didn't like him. There's certain days I still don't like him. But it's worth it because I'm starting to see the result. And for a lot of times, I'm my hardest critic. And sometimes we don't learn how to celebrate our own victories. You have to learn how to celebrate your own victories, celebrate small victories. And that's my wife was like, we're going shopping. I was like, nah, I can wear this. She's like, baby, that stuff bad, gets old, and that people seen it before. She was like, let's go to the store. Your whole body changed. You know what I'm saying? And I was and she was like, she said, nah, baby. And I went to the store and the guy measured me and he was like, yeah, he told me how much I lost based on my measurements. So just start doing that and exercising, and it became a way of life. It just became, I just got a new outlook on life. And so I had to go to the doctor last month because my knee swelled up. I was doing some exercises. Yeah. And I went to my doctor, and the look on her face was worth it. I walked in, and she was like, she looked at my chart. She was like, you lost 20 pounds?
Yes.
Since the last time you've been here? I was like, yep. She was, and the look on her face was like, wow.
Yes.
And she, my blood pressure was so irregular, she didn't even check it. Because she know either it's going to be high or it's going to be up here. And she was like, I didn't even check your blood pressure. I said, go ahead and check it. And she's like, nah. I said, go ahead. She looked at, she was like, you were serious. I said, yeah, I told you I was serious. She said, what did you? I said, when I left out, I told you I was going to change my diet. I was going to start exercising, and I was going to be different when I said, because I said, I'm not finished because my next physical is the end of this month. I said, so by the time you see me again, it's going to be even better. But that's just, it's just, I was just tired of making excuses for myself and saying, well, this is where I am, and I'm always going to be this way, and it's okay. It like I said, whatever you feel is for you. But for me, I was tired of the health issues.
Yeah.
Because I was dealing with blood pressure, I was dealing with stress headaches, aching knees, aching backs, because I used to be athletic, but now when your metabolism is so slow down, like I said, since college, I put on 100 pounds. I was 280, 285 in college. When I started in February, I was 383. Now I'm 348.
Yeah.
So slowly but surely, I'm working on it. It's a process. It's a journey. Some days I have good days. Some days I just have to smell that brownie. It'd be like, oh.
I get it.
But the progress, I feel, just the feeling better and to see my family, see the progress in me, being an example for them, because, by me eating a little better, we don't buy as much junk as we used to.
Right.
Now my daughter, I love her to death. She's a little princess here. She can't stand it. Another smoothie, daddy. You know what I'm saying? You see, like, you eating up the air. You know what I'm saying? But
you're gonna be all right, trust me. Because
they're seeing me. Yeah. They're seeing me go through this process, and I want to be an example for them. So But I'm enjoying it, man. It's and a lot, and I really didn't want to say that for a long time because on Facebook I would like to do stuff, but my wife should like show people. You can motivate. I was like, because the people that go to the gym for 1 week and they take more pictures than they are working out. They in there, now, took a 50 picture, but you did 50 push-ups. I don't want to be that person because trust me, if you working out, you don't have time to take no picture in no gym. And you don't want to.
I've been walking. I need to get back in the gym, but I have walked out 15 pounds.
Yeah,
and I mean that's not a lot to some people, but it's
that
great.
Is that's and I just recently started doing that too, doing the videos, motivational videos, because I don't want to be that person. You see that person, and they just like, gym time, getting fit, and then they go to corral. Like, dude, you contradict yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stop, just don't. But anyway. But I just really want to encourage somebody out there. If you're that person who are trying to figure out, just start. Just start doing whatever you can do and build on it. And if you can't, like I had to get help because I tried it myself. I tried to do all this, and I would do it. I'd go good and stop, and I would go good and stop. And I really got real myself and said, I need help doing this. So I started talking to my therapist again because a lot of stuff was going on. At that time, I was going back to the office. So my mind was dealing with that. And then, going back to the office, you had to walk to the office, to walk over here. And I was like, I got to get myself in some shape. So it's been a great process.
I get it. Well, that's wonderful. Well, listen, we done ran over.
Already. Oh, and don't talk about what is done in the bedroom. Fellas, I'm going to tell you something. I know you believe. I know, fellas, listen to me. I'm going to say this. I know you feel like you're doing something. I know it, and you probably are. Knock off some of them pounds. Let that stomach go down a couple inches.
That's why I'm
going to go down. Yeah. If the stomach go down a couple inches. If the stomach go down a couple inches, fellas, guess what she gonna discover?
Oh, hallelujah, glory. Shamika, that's all right. You winning, girl. You're winning.
Come on, fellas, you can get from 50 pumps to 65 pumps. Come on now, you get that endurance up. Yeah, get that endurance up, fellas. Stop giving her 20 pumps and going to sleep. You can get up to 65.
I'm done.
Get them arms strong. You gotta lock out on it. Don't be like, what I'm saying, your arm, you shaking. Nah, bro. Do them push-ups. So, man, you know what I'm saying?
Los, before we go.
Okay, I'm playing.
What's the plan for 2022? What is Carlos Messi Entertainment getting ready to be doing it?
Man, let me tell you something. I'm getting ready to do everything, man, honestly. Get ready to shoot a film, get ready to shoot a film, and then this month we get ready to do the final season of In the Nick of Time in August, web series. Definitely go check that out. And then if we can, I think we can squeeze it in, but I'm not sure yet. We get ready to do Her Story, His Truth, the film. Now, that might be later 2022 or it might be early 2023, but Her Story, His Truth, the film. And see, I'm glad I'm doing it because I'm tired. We need to expose some of these toxic women. Woo, there's some toxic women out here. I don't know what's going on this season, but there's a season of toxic women out there. Just toxic.
Do First Lady Gloria Jones, do she get to be a nice person in this one? Do she get a redemption story?
Nope. But we see why she is the way that she is.
Okay.
In this film. It would make all of the sense. And now the question is, do they rekindle and get back together or not? Because a lot of stuff, see, when you really go to therapy, a lot of stuff comes out, especially if you go to therapy as a couple. And that's what happens. When you go there as a couple, there's somebody that can hear both sides. So we get to watch them go to therapy, and a lot of stuff's gonna come out. And will they come out closer, or will they come out further apart? But a lot of stuff comes out. Woo! It's gonna be. But I'm excited, man. There's so much stuff going on. We just encourage everybody, man. Just do it. Don't wait. Don't anticipate. Just do it.
Well, where can people find you?
Y'all can find me on all social medias. Carlos Massey, Comedian Big Los. Definitely check out my fan page, Comedian Big Los, or Carlos Massey on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. No, don't follow me on TikTok. That's my alter ego. No. TikTok is mine. No, I'll be over there. My shirt's off and everything. You can't go. Do not follow me on TikTok. Do not go look for me on TikTok.
TikTok.
Don't do it. Don't. But yeah, follow me on all the social medias, man. Twitter, Comedian Big Los, everything. YouTube, Comedian Big Los. Y'all can follow me. If you need me, book me. Actor, all kind of motivational speaker. If you're not next weekend, Juneteenth weekend, if you ain't got nothing to do, that's a lie. There's something to do in this area all weekend long, starting from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's a lot of stuff going on. Starting Thursday, Carla event. Where's it going to be at the Van Dyke Center?
Van Dyke Center. I'm hosting
Van Dyke Center.
Juneteenth
downtown, Juneteenth. If you haven't been to that particular, go treat yourself. All ladies lineup event. I went to it. More likely to be there again. So it was a great show. If you just going to get your money right. Friday, there's a sneaker ball going on at the College Event Center that I will be performing at. Get you dressed up real nice, dust your Air Force Ones off, dust your Pumas off, whatever. Come on out, have a good time, dress on up. Then Saturday, we got the Ace Awards that I'll be hosting. Come on out, man. There's still some tickets left. Hit me up, man. Come on out. You're doing that. And then Sunday, you ain't got nothing to do. If you ain't going to treat your dad out, come out to Arlene's Restaurant. Yeah. They have a Father's Day brunch. And I'll be performing for the Father's Day brunch at Arlene's Restaurant next Sunday. Yeah. So for all those dates, I don't hear nobody saying they ain't got nothing to do. Take your dad out, cousin, uncle. Yeah. Take them out, show them something to happen from Thursday to Friday. Support these events, support these artists, support our own.
Right.
All these events going on, man. Buy a ticket, sponsor a ticket. Do something, man. We got to continue to build each other up, support each other. If we can't go share a flyer, we got that. I'm all about support. Y'all know I'm about support. So,
exactly.
We talked a long time tonight, man.
Well, thank you, Los. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
I just wish you the best. And
yes, always.
See y'all on Thursday.
All right. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
All right. Good night. Bye.